When we opened Gatto Verde in 2023, we're faced with a great opportunity. The fact that we were restructuring a building from, a devastated space, it was a blank canvas, and we could really make a lot of those decisions that would have a good impact on the world around us. Installing solar panels and water filtration systems. And when we build a team, we can make again those decisions to create beautiful, inclusive environments. And then we started creating menus. And when we create menus, then we can make the right decisions to work with local suppliers, support producers in our community to create this circular economy, something where they're supporting us, but we're supporting them. The concept of Gatto Verde was a very simple one that was born in 2020 after the first lockdown here in Modena. We were looking for ways to get people together again around the table. And that's something that COVID took away from us. In the first summer after that first lockdown, all we wanted to do was hear the noise of a dining room again, do what we know how to do best. And so we created a barbecue. This is a very fun outdoor style barbecue. Everything was being cooked in what I had. I'm in the countryside, so I have the freedom to be able to cook. It was wood burning ovens, offset smokers, grills, just pulling everything together, and every week, every Sunday, coming up with a different menu. But most importantly, tables full of people who were eager to sit around the table and share a meal again. We started that, we called it Toladozza. And it became tradition. We thought it would just go on for a couple months. We ended up doing Toladozza for about 3 years, every single Sunday, with a barbecue and a wood-burning oven and a smoker. And we developed what is now Gatto Verde. The most formative moment of my career was in 2013, after having been in kitchens for over a decade, dedicated to territory, dedicated to recipes and to technique, to find who I was as a chef. And then walking into Osteria Francescana, sitting down at the table, meeting Massimo Bottura for the first time, and then getting hired into the kitchen, seeing culture and art and current events play such a role in the storytelling of the dishes is what changed my perspective as to what it meant to cook. And so it was that very empowering moment where Massimo said, a chef is more than the sum of their recipes. And that really is what propelled forward a lot of the work that I do here at Gatto Verde, but also in my nonprofit work with Roots. A living dish is a dish that you can cook over years, and as you grow as a chef and learn new techniques and wake up in the morning and look at it from a different way, you'll want to cook it in a different way. That's a living dish, something that's a true expression of where it is at this point of time in the now. It's like the Morandi vases. Every single morning, this guy woke up and he painted the same set of vases, but every single painting is completely different. My menu is called Chiaroscuro. It is a play of balance, and there is a very healthy dose of chaos, just as there is a very healthy dose of order. And I think that you have to have the two. There's chaos in cooking with fire, there's chaos in controlling your temperatures, there's chaos in the smoke, in the embers, but once it goes through that chaos, there is this light, and that is the final product. Massimo taught me how to tell a story. Massimo was the very first chef that I met that was really focused on sharing emotions and stories through the dishes that he was creating, and that's what inspired me. He taught me how to compress big feelings and big ideas into just a few small bites. Massimo has been a mentor for me for, 10 years. I strive with my teams every day to be a mentor for them, to set the right example, to show them what it means to lead, to show them what it means to be strong, how to create groups of people that collaborate and bring forward great dreams and great projects together. I really do hope to be able to show that and do that through my actions every day with the team that I have. Today we'll be cooking an idea of what El Gatto Verde is. It is filtering a love for beauty and finesse and ideas and stories and Italy through this filter of fire cooking. We're going to go back to the beginning, to this very honest, primordial cooking source. And right there between these two opposing places on the spectrum of dining, we're going to find something right in the middle, and we're going to call it chiaroscuro.